prior to Peckham, actually, I really don't have a whole lot of memory prior to Peckham because I do have a brain injury, and I lost a lot of my life. Peckham actually was my last resort. I had went through and probably tried 15, 30 other places, but because I was so limited that they would not hire me, so that's how I ended up getting into Peckham, is through Hope Network actually. What do I appreciate the most? Wow, all the classes that they offer, just the support from absolutely everybody. I think that goes along with achieving goals. It's just like an all-one combination kind of thing. I think my biggest goal is that they had offered a injury management class, and that was primarily one of my biggest accomplishments that I have done, and really realizing, wow, you can handle things a whole lot different. With me, it was because we had a beautiful group. You got to learn from the other members and realize, oh, you know what? They deal with the same problems. So you knew that you weren't alone of having to deal with that, and you got to work together. And it really made me stop and think, and I bloomed. I didn't blossom, I bloomed between absolutely everything. Because the old Sandy died 8 years ago and the new one appeared, but she didn't know what she was doing until she got here.
What it means for me to be here is actually a big deal because I like being here and I like coming to work. I like people that work with me. I like my team. I like my supervisor. I like everybody here. There's nobody I would actually change. It's a very good place to work for and a very good place to be. Well, you see, because all those other places I applied for never actually gave me a chance to even try it, I felt like I wasn't able to do it. But because of Peckham, they actually took a chance on me, and they said, well, let's see what we can do. And I made sure, even though the first time around didn't work for me, I had to be gone for a while. And the second time when I came back, I made sure I stay here. I passed my certification, I passed my gen info, I went to passport side, I became an ICST, I am certified in both languages now. I also applied for a team lead. I'm on point, didn't get it though, but I don't care, I'll get it next time. So I'm going up. From the beginning, everything was good, and I liked what I do, and I want to do more. This place, because it gives us a chance to grow and gives us a chance to do more. I want to do as much as I can. So it is extremely makes me very proud. Makes me know that I'm doing something good. That this is actually something that I want to do and I want to try on it. And apparently, sky's the limit for me here. Fortunately, the first time I came, it didn't work out so well. So I made sure the second time I stayed, and I proved to myself first of all that I can do it, and I proved to everybody here if they ever had a doubt, especially those people out there that said you can't, that I can. So it is a big deal.
I'm a repair technician with in the OCIE, the military equipment and cold weather gear. They launder it, inspect it, repair it if needed, and then we package it and ship it back to the Army. I enjoy the challenge of figuring out how to do something. I've been asked on several occasions to figure out how to package certain pieces of equipment, and that's really the biggest thrill for me, is an intellectual challenge. I was chosen for the self-advocacy team, and initially I wanted absolutely nothing to do with the political side of things. I wanted to just do the community service aspects. Then I started getting more involved with the political and advocacy side and found that I really enjoyed doing it. It's a voice that needs to be heard, and a lot of people are like me. They're nervous or scared to make their voice heard. And so I'm able to overcome that and just do it, just say it. It's just things that need to be said, things that need doing, and I'm the kind of person, I see a job that needs doing and I do it. I don't feel I need special recognition for it, I just do it. It's really everybody, and especially the Peckham self-advocacy team, has really helped bring that out. They've just helped me open up and become a more outgoing person, a more caring. It really does makes me want to continue doing this so I can continue to help people. I would really like to thank Stacy Locke, my mentor on the Peckham self-advocacy team, and also my supervisor Lori Shepard for being willing to allow me to go do things with the team.
When I first started at Peckham, I was in custodial, and then Cindy got me and worked in the kitchen. I've been in the kitchen with Cindy for at least 7 years now. I like to work with food, and I like to learn different things in there. I do sandwiches for Riverside, for our warehouse, the airport warehouse in Charlotte, and then I do the potato bar, or wherever else they need me at. When I come to work, I know what I have to do. I don't have to ask nobody what I have to do. I just go and do it. And then if they need help, and I'm still doing my stuff, I stop myself and go help somebody else. I'm most proud of working with Cindy and all my coworkers that are there to support me when I need it. They like what I do, and they ask if I need help. I can either tell them yes or no. Then if I see somebody else needs help, I go and do that, help them. I come like a second family to support me when I need it. They treat their people like family and stuff. I never worked for a company like this. I've never seen people that are so nice that work here.
I love Peckham because they help me out with this job. And I train somebody on my job and show them around and dust and the tables, stuff like that. I love doing my job. I like people tell me I'm doing a good job. I'm most proud of Peckham and living at Rainbow because they did a lot, help me out with this, my job. My thought is work of the year is I did a lot for people, and I like this job. I do a very good job at it. I'm trying to cheat with this. I'm trying to get a computer. I look up stuff, games, stuff like that. And I like to look at my emails and stuff like that. I'm happy and cheerful because I love you guys. I love myself and my everybody. Work hard and be on the ball.
Well, prior to Peckham, I actually worked outside for about, approximately 12, 13 years. I worked at a local university here. Loved it. I was part of the grounds department there. Unfortunately, exposed to too many chemicals and kind of induced scleroderma in my system, in my lungs. So unfortunately, that job was not going to work anymore for me. Well, one of the things Peckham did was make me feel comfortable. For anyone who, you plan your future and obstacles happen where you have to adapt, and unfortunately, if it is something that's physical and deals with your daily life, coming into Peckham, everyone there was dealing with so many different types. I've always been a community person. I grew up that way. So everything that I did in my life was always involving community because I am part of the community, because we are community. And Peckham itself is a community. Every team that I've been on, we all look out for each other. We all support each other a lot, especially when it gets really rough. And so accepting it, I definitely have to accept it because that's who I am, and is on behalf of everyone there. We all worked our butts off, you know. That has to be the most powerful thing right there. It is definitely a community within itself, and the support we give each other, amazing.
I work at Brody Square, MSU. My responsibilities is to work in the dish room. I've learned all of the aspects of the job except for putting the stuff on the dish drainer. I like being around the people and really working a lot. I've achieved paying off my car almost. I bought a shed to store my stuff. I've got my bills paid, and I'll be able to have a Christmas this year with my kids and stuff. And last year I didn't have the money. I've really achieved a big goal. I worked very hard, saying that I like working, and I like being around people. I just really wanted to keep going forward and being the best that I could doing my job.